Hello Virgo, welcome to your September reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node and Progressed, or just wherever you have Virgo, my love. So let's get into it. We're having a look at blessings and we're having a look at challenges. The first word I got as soon as I got into your energy, Virgo, was commitment. Straight away, I started getting this energy of someone who feels like they're kind of like falling in love with maybe something all over again. Falling in love with a part of themselves, falling in love with a passion. I just feel like you guys are committed to something really beautiful. I feel like you guys are committed to a passion, really. With this networker, we have the networker and we have the angel coming out. So straight away, as soon as I'm looking at the networker, I'm just seeing you in an energy this month that feels like you really need to like put yourself or put your gifts and your magic out there, to put your creativity out there. I feel like maybe this is just really feeling like getting out and socializing and connecting with other people, especially when it comes to social media or anything like that. If you have an online business, you know, anything like that, it just feels like you guys are really into like showing yourself. Both of these cards are pink, so it really feels like there's a lot of self-love coming in for you this month. And I feel like you're reactivating your self-love through falling in love with things that you used to like doing. Whether it's like you used to like painting, maybe with this angel, you used to, you know, connect with angels, you used to talk to angels, you used to maybe have a deck of angel cards, maybe you like to paint angels, who knows, but it feels like there was a disconnection from that and you're reconnecting with this connection. So we have guide at the bottom of the deck, and these are your blessings. So you guys are really in tune and intuitively on point this month. So we have the light attributes of the guide that says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So this month, September's really got you seeing clearly, I think, with I'm seeing with open eyes. Like I feel like you're looking at life with much, like, you're not squinting anymore, you know what I mean? You're not just like looking for what's wrong or looking for something else to go wrong, or, you know, looking for things to continuously keep panning out in ways that you're not hoping. I feel like this is you like opening your eyes again and like seeing the potential for possibility. The networker light attribute says enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. The shadow attribute is conveys information only for personal gain and spreads fear and falsehood. So I do feel as though with this angel coming out, the month of September is really a month that has you in your, I feel like you're in your light worker energy, your dark worker energy very, very strongly. You're very much, I think, I'm seeing this as the world and how the world, you know, there's so much misinformation out there. There's so much false information out there. There's so much, you know, crap being poured down society's throats. And I feel like the month of September has you just being like, I'm seeing this card and all these letters as someone just like throwing out information like dollar bills. Like someone's just like, here's the truth, here's the truth, here's the truth, here's the truth, here's the truth. That's kind of the energy that you're in, and that's what this guide is. You're being a guide this month to other people. You're allowing other people to you know, have this little candle within them relit. And, you know, I'm seeing this candle as the candle of your own awareness, you know, the candle of your own discernment. I feel like you guys are helping people to find discernment in September because you guys are so discerning, you know, you're Virgo. You're the most analytical sign that there is. And we're in your season this month for half the month. And we have Mercury retrograding in Virgo, your sign, which, you know, Virgo is the ruler of Mercury. So, you know, there's a lot going on with you guys, and I feel like it's actually helping you guys to become more settled and comfortable and certain within yourself. I do definitely think this is a very intuitive month. I think that you're going to be seeing things really quite clearly. I feel like you guys are very focused. I think meditation could definitely be something that helps you a lot this month. Maybe you're meditating a bit more and just like allowing the wisdom to sort of soak into your body a little bit more. Even this angel card, this is giving me self-love, being inside your body and really enjoying that. We have had these trines to Jupiter while we've got Mercury retrograde. So that's definitely a call because both are in earth signs. It's a call to get inside the body. It's a call to get acquainted with our feelings, with the way we physically are connecting with earth and with ourselves and with life and with nature, all these sorts of things. The light attribute of the angel says helping those in need with no expectation of return. So you guys have such a pure energy, and you are Virgo, which is the healing archetype. You guys are literally the healers, and you know, Pisces and Virgo share in common this sense of just what's the word? Unconditional love and giving. You know, so the angel and the networker, you're really being there for people a lot this month. I feel like almost maybe being there for other people helps as a blessing, helps you to deal with your own resistance, helps you deal with your own struggles. I feel like rest is definitely coming up. Rest and just really listening to yourself. We have Goddess of Creation at the bottom of the deck, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. So you're coming back into a wholeness because you're really connecting with what creatively aligns you, with what creatively really brings you a lot of joy and passion and excitement. We also have a hidden gift, sadness and ending, a new beginning. So there's definitely a blessing is the fact that something you've had to let go of, something you've had to lose. Grief is bringing you closer to yourself. Grief is actually what it is that's opening this world of sensuality up. I feel like grief is actually bringing you guys back into your body. We have, what does it say? Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary coming out. So this is you finding that sanctuary within yourself. This is you finding peace within yourself and realizing that the external world doesn't actually hold as much what's the word? Doesn't hold as much power? Let's just go with power. The external world doesn't hold as much power over you as you've allowed yourself to believe. You are Virgo. So Virgo, being ruled by Mercury, very, very, very intellectual sign. Very smart, very brilliant. Thinking all the time. Because it's an earth sign, you guys sometimes can get so overwhelmed with needing... I mean, earth signs in general are very earth-based. They want things to work in the physical realm. They want to make things physically manifest. And so Virgo can sometimes get really overwhelmed and sort of like, I think because the opposition of Pisces, they can start to also disassociate. And Virgo can disassociate through busyness, through productivity, through overthinking, through maybe over trying to talking everything out, talking things maybe a little bit too much, speaking things into existence. Your words are very powerful because you're a Mercury ruled sign. So this month, the biggest blessing that you have is creating this inner sanctuary within yourself because you've been blessed with a hidden gift within your grief. Your grief is actually a blessing. And I feel like we need to read this from the book, A Hidden Gift, Sadness and Ending, a New Beginning. The angel featured on this card reflects the sadness that you feel at present or may experience sometime in the coming weeks. Something you cherish has or may come to an end soon. It is human nature to fear change and to be saddened when something we love or are emotionally attached to ends. However, this card has a positive side and reminds you that every ending heralds a new beginning. This is simply a law of nature. Nothing is ever truly lost. Things simply transform. New beginnings are in store for you, brighter and lighter than ever. There is a hidden gift attached to this event. When the timing is right, you will receive a precious gift either in the form of positive news, a new revelation, or an unexpected turn of events that turns out to be in your favor. Whatever it turns out to be, it will, without a doubt, warm your heart and fill you with joy. In the meantime, be aware of the love that surrounds you, allow it into your heart, and trust. The universe is guiding events to unfold in a way that is for your highest good. Affirmation. I trust that all is unfolding for my highest good. Love and light fill my heart. I give thanks for the blessings I receive. Every ending marks a new beginning. All lives eternally. All lives eternally in my heart. Every ending marks a new beginning. So whatever it is that's ended for you or that you're currently, moving through the ending of in September, it's really an opportunity for you to get really acquainted with your guides. Look, I'm seeing guide and angel as well. I didn't even see this until just then. Connecting with your spirit guides is huge this month. That's really going to help you find this inner sanctuary. A lot of you guys, meditation really is so powerful for you this month. Meditation is going to really help you to connect with your angels and to connect with your guides. And they're in turn going to help you connect with others. They're in turn going to help you be the person of service that you're meant to be. They're going to help you be the healer that you truly are. Which is awesome. I feel like there is one little message when it comes to your blessings with the shadow attribute of the guide. It keeps standing out to me. It says, Shadow attribute, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So it's just working through, like we were talking about before, with Virgo being an earth sign. Resources come from the earth, right? So all earth signs deal to an extent with resources, with money, with the physical shit, you know? So places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So being so overly concerned about finances, being overly concerned about money, being overly concerned about resources is actually what's going to be hindering you in really gaining insight, in really building this inner sanctuary within yourself and to connect with your own creativity and sense of wholeness. I feel like this month is a month of trying to find wholeness. We have death coming out at the bottom of the deck, and I love this card because you can see how he literally goes from one, I'm sure that they're an axolotl, so I'm just going to say that they're an axolotl, but you can see this little axolotl guy, he's still a fish. He doesn't have any legs or anything. And then you can see this guy, you know, he's been through his transformation. He now has legs. He now is able to embody a whole different part of life that his unevolved friend version can't, you know? King of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. So this is really about getting your power back. For a lot of you guys, it's about like feeling like you can actually create your own sense of self-sufficiency. It's self-sufficiency in this lifetime. It's feeling like, I feel like a lot of you guys are transforming this energy, and it feels like it's really coming from like this solar plexus, sacral chakra sort of root energy, and it's kind of asking for you to completely transform your connection that you have to resources and your connection that you have to your own power and your own divinity and your own you know, possibilities. This King of Wands, yeah, see, underneath that we have the Four of Pentacles. So you're still holding on for a lack of fear. You're not allowing yourself to be completely confident, radiant, and in your energy because you are still afraid of showing that side to yourself, you know? This guy's got a really hard shell on him. I don't know what kind of animal he is. I can't remember. Are they an armadillo or something? But he's got this shell on him, you know, and he's holding on to this pentacle for dear life as if it's the only thing that he has left. When this King of Wands, he's not holding on to anything. He's just looking into the future and saying, fuck yeah, I'm so powerful I could create anything that I want. The last card we have is the Knight of Pentacles, and that kind of wanted to come out in the reverse. So it's a slow process. You're feeling a little bit like, it's feeling like, you know, you're with this hidden gift, like, you know, a sadness. There might be quite a bit of sadness coming up. And because, you know, we have death and we have grief as well, so we were talking about you having a loss that is actually a blessing. So whether you've lost someone that you really, really loved and cared about, and especially with this King of Wands, someone that gave you a sense of passion, purpose, and power, or someone that inspired that within you, they're leaving this earth, their disconnection from you physically, they're still an angel. They're still right there watching over you. Now they're actually here on the other side to help you transform, to go through this death process, to be an angel and a guide for you. They're with you. You are not alone. You're not doing this on your own. And maybe, you know, whoever it is that, because some of you guys, you definitely lost someone, and I'm feeling like this message just has to be said. The person that you lost had to be lost at a certain time they did, because now they're here to be your guide on the other side. They're here to help you rebuild your, I'm hearing fortress. I don't know, they're helping you rebuild your, you know, I just heard connection, community, rebuild your life, you know, rebuild your, you know, this is a worker bee. Ooh. Oh my God. And that card absolutely flew out too before. I don't know if you saw it when I was shuffling, but it absolutely just flew out. So it had to be, it had to be talked about, had to be spoken about. You literally have two angels out here, so you guys really are very protected. Even if this isn't someone that you lost recently, some of you guys have like a parent, or you have like a sibling, or you just have someone very close to you on the other side. Friend. Even maybe a pet. Some of you guys might have a pet. But anyway, this Knight of Pentacles, it's really about rebuilding and taking things slow. So I think that it's actually a blessing for you at the moment that things are moving so slowly, that things aren't going 100 miles an hour. You are being called into yourself, this inner garden, this inner sanctuary, goddess of creation, because transformation, creativity, and wholeness, because you're seeking wholeness, and you're going to find that wholeness through creativity, creative expression. That's what this King of Wands is. Wands is passion. It's It's the stuff that, like, you know, causes us to want to live on this planet. It keeps us alive, because without wands is that drive, it's that spark of life, it's the fire. You know, we can't have anything without earth, fire, wind, water, ether. Without these, we don't exist. This King of Wands is this fire. It's this passion. And like I said at the beginning of this reading, commitment was the first word that I heard when I got into your energy. You guys are committed to coming back home to yourself. I feel like you guys are committed. There's a sense of nostalgia that's coming up, because I feel like you guys are really committing to, or really being opened up, reflecting on, seeing clearly the past version of you with this networker who was so connected to so many people, who really, you guys have a power and an ability to network. You guys are really, especially with this King of Wands, some of you guys might have Leo placements, or be Leo risings particularly, but it just feels like you have this regal energy. Like when you walk into a room, people look at you, people notice, people know, but you don't see this within yourself anymore. You've lost that within yourself. And this Death card and this hidden gift, this death is a gift because it's waking you up. It's reminding you of who you truly are. And whether you're dealing with an actual physical death, or maybe just a death of your ego, maybe a death of a relationship, maybe a death of a career path, whatever this death is, because there's an ending here. September is an ending. It's a process of letting go. It's a releasing, and it's a blessing at the same time. Now, I want to quickly just have a look at challenge. Let's just have a quick look at the challenge. What is Virgo going to be struggling with a little bit this month as they move through this transformation journey? We have perception, beyond the veil of illusion. So it's definitely your mentality that's coming up. I feel like some days you guys are going to be in a really good vibe where it's like, yeah, I can see, like, very clear-minded, very optimistic, very much in this, like, I'm shifting energy. I feel like there's, like, some days you're going to feel like light almost like emanating from your cells, because you're feeling so connected to yourself, honestly, to connecting to your pleasure, connected to your radiance, connected to your joy, your passion. And other days I think it might feel a little bit harder. Other days it might feel like you're cracking and you know, things are falling apart, but that's all a part of the process, you know. Healing is not a linear process that just goes up like this, you know. It's not a straight line. Healing is up, down, left, right, here, there, backwards, up, down, you know. It's crazy. So we also have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding, with purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. You guys don't want to allow yourselves to cry. This month, your biggest challenge is letting yourselves cry, letting yourselves emote. This is the thing, because Virgo as well, you may be opposing Pisces, but Virgo's the analytical, the logical, the you know, the keep on pushing energy, whereas Pisces is the feel it, it's the feelings, it's the emotions, it's the perception of our spiritual concept of, like, what emotions really truly are speaking to us, what they're telling us, all these sorts of things. Virgo can have a hard time with that. So this month is really asking you to cry, to get in the water. And I said this in another reading. It might have been, who was it? It might have been Leo, I'm not sure. And we mentioned Leo before, but anyway, purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. Tears, sweat, ocean. One of those three things. Or river. You know, whatever body of water you have around you. But I remember seeing a quote so many years ago, and it said something like the way to cure anything is salt, sweat, and the sea. Was that it? Yeah, I don't know. Something about tears, sweat, and the sea. So that's the message that I'm getting for you guys. Going out and look, we literally have Gaia, so that's getting outside in nature. Gaia is nature. Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. So you guys are having a bit of a hard time integrating, I think, what it is that you're discovering. I think maybe there's this, because you are Virgo, you want to keep, you figure something out and you want to just like be like, okay, cool, awesome. There's an embodiment that needs to come up, and like we already said earlier, this sensuality. There's this emotional cleansing and purification that you give yourself when you allow yourself to actually physically be in your body. That's the only way that you're able to integrate this spiritual understanding. I feel like you guys have a problem sometimes with integrating because you kind of just keep trying to go. It's like you understand something, you're like, okay, I can see how that was like affected that. I can see what lessons were meant to come for me in that. But you know, you just keep going. You don't give yourself the moment to rest. You don't give yourself the moment to recalibrate and to receive. You kind of just keep pushing. I feel like this Gaia card really wants to be read, so let's read her out. Okay. Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. The Gaia card is the most powerful card in this deck. It shows you that you have a deep spiritual connection to the earth and a deep spiritual understanding of life. Gaia, the Earth Mother, thanks you for the love and consideration you show towards her and the love you have for all living things. She encourages you to gently and lovingly share your wisdom and knowledge of the earth with others. Yo. Perhaps you may join with like-minded souls to share your message of love, or you may choose to do practical things to help the earth restore her balance and well-being. Yet, this is not a call to preach to others. You are a beacon of light. Remain that way. Yeah, see? That really makes sense. Listen. Yet, this is not a call to preach to others. You are a beacon of light. Remain that way. Share your knowledge and wisdom only with those that are ready to hear it, and do not fear the earth changes that are taking place, for all is evolving and unfolding as it should. All the earth needs is a little more love. Affirmation: I am in communion with Mother Earth. I hear her call. I am grateful for her love and share her wisdom with others. I am a beacon of light. All evolves and unfolds through love. Wow, so that's really about that. Your challenge is sharing things without maybe coming across as, I just heard know-it-all. So I'm not saying that you guys are like know-it-alls, but for some of you, it might just be that you have such like a passion behind what it is that you're saying that you just want people to get it, you know? You just want people to understand. You just want people to realize and like to get what you mean. And basically what this card is saying is that that's a little bit of a challenge. The challenge is allowing, just let go, you know? Discerning when it's the right moment to speak about something, to bring something up, to have a conversation, and discerning when it's just not really the right time, not the right person, you know? Really understanding that, because like this card said, it's the most powerful card in the deck. So what you're really struggling with is your own sense of power and authority. So having inner authority over your perceptions, inner authority over your reality, and just taking charge of the way you are approaching life. With this Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's a blessing that you're now at stage 1 of building the stable foundation. You know, this is the beginning of building the hive. He's not built the hive yet. The hive is in progress. So, you know, this is a time of being in progress. It's a time of being really working through your own limitations. Look, we have the Emperor. I knew it. The Emperor. This is you standing in your power. Some of you guys want to start businesses. Some of you guys are thinking about following a passion or a hobby that has been on your mind and your heart for a long time. But this is the time. This Emperor is saying it's time to build the legacy. The Emperor is not born into his rulership. He creates it. He builds it. He builds it because the people elect him. The Emperor is elected. He's chosen because he networks. Because he builds a connection, he creates a connection with his community, and his community sees him. Look, even this elephant is holding the Ankh. Life itself. Unconditional life. You know, you hold the key. I'm seeing that as you hold the keys to your kingdom. You hold the keys to your magnificence. This is an elephant, one of the most powerful creatures on the planet. You don't realize how powerful you are. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles as well. So a lot of you guys, this is about getting to work. Getting to work on yourself, but getting to work on projects that truly bring you joy. The 5 of Pentacles is underneath that. And then the 10 of Cups. Okay. Seriously, guys, don't let fear get in the way. Don't let fear of not having enough, fear of loss, fear of you know, lack mentality, because that's what this 5 of Pentacles is. This card is lack mentality. This 8 of Pentacles is getting over that lack mentality and getting to work and building something. See how many nests this bird has already built? He just keeps building. So you guys are building. 10 of Cups, you are looking, you will find your happiness, you will find your peace. Some of you guys really, family is coming up a lot. Family is going to bring you so much more peace than you realize. I almost feel like there's this feeling with this Emperor and this King of Wands, you might be actually feeling a little bit alone. You might be feeling, you know, as if the world's like the weight has landed all on your shoulders, and you can feel, you know how strong you are, you know how powerful you are. But, you know, at the end of the day, everybody gets overwhelmed sometimes. Everybody gets, you know, we all break at some point. We can't hold on to this being this rock, you know, when we're not rocks. We're humans, we're squishy, we're pudgy, we're not hard. You know, this isn't about hardening and becoming a hardened version of yourself. This is actually about softening. This is actually about letting go and releasing and maybe not being so harsh and hard in life. It's about really connecting with people that you love. You know, family, friends. There's 3 little foxes on here. Who are your 2 best friends? Who are your 2, you know, who are the people that keep you feeling the most yourself? Who brings you back home? Who brings you back down to reality? Who grounds you? Who earths you? Spend more time with these people. If you guys are on the fence about starting a business, writing a book, creating, you know, art, doing something for yourself that is unconventional, that doesn't look like what everybody else thinks, you know, it should look like, that doesn't look like a 9-to-5, do it. This is your message to do it. This is your sign saying go for it. It's go time. Even if it's starting slow, begin with this networking. Like, look at all these letters around there. Who can you connect with? Who can you talk to? Who has already done something that you're thinking about potentially doing? Who can you pick their brain? Whose brain can you pick? You know what I mean? I feel like there's just such an energy of just power coming through for you guys this month. And I think it's a really, really beautiful thing. Like I said, the biggest challenge is discernment and not needing you yourself to always be understood by everybody. If you have something to tell, you know, if you want to tell your family about a new job that you're starting or a business you want to create or something, and you know that they're going to react in a way that makes you feel less than, that makes you feel down, just don't fucking bother. You know, this is having the discernment to know that you can't tell everybody your ideas straight away, because not everyone's going to understand them. Not everyone's going to understand you. And when you're in a really fragile place at the beginning of an idea, at the beginning of a journey of something, and you allow other people to shit on it, to talk you out of it, that's being so disconnected from yourself. That's being so disconnected from your purpose and your truth that it's going to leave you feeling depression. And you've done that before. You've given up on dreams in your own heart and soul because of other people's opinions and projections before. You're not going to fucking do it again. This Emperor, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Death, all these cards are saying, do what suits you. Do what's good for you. Transform. Leave that shit in the past. It's time for you now to follow your own heart. It's this Leo lion, man. It's time for you to have the courage, bravery, the bravery to create something that nobody else could imagine for you, the bravery to set yourself free, the bravery to walk on a path that truly brings you joy instead of you know, the other people's perceptions of what should bring you joy. You are setting yourself free, and you're guided. You're so guided along the way. Storyteller underneath that as well. So you have stories to tell. You, when you speak, bring joy and life and abundance and happiness and creativity to people. And so keeping your voice, keeping yourself shut away, keeping yourself quiet, keeping yourself contained, not allowing yourself to feel, not allowing yourself to express, is stifling not only your spirit, but all the people that you're meant to serve on this planet as well. So this is a little bit of a pep talk, Virgo. Get the fuck up, get the fuck out, and put yourself out there in whatever way suits you. Whether that's through art, whether that's through writing, whether that's through surfing, running, skipping, hopping, jumping. I don't care. There's something that you love. There's something that you're passionate about. There's something that you really care about that you hold in your heart. Maybe some of you guys are really humanitarians. You want to be there for a certain cause, and you haven't allowed yourself to do it. You have never allowed yourself to fully explore your own potential. And this month, it's like, poof, whoa. Getting so excited in your reading, I'm nearly knocking everything over. Sorry, my camera ran out, but essentially, the walls of perception, the veils of perception, beyond the veil of illusion, illusions are being shattered, and now you're seeing truth, okay? And the truth is that you are so fucking powerful, you are so deserving, you are deserving of happiness, you're deserving of love, you're deserving of meaningful work that feels good to your soul. You're a Virgo, so meaningful work is part of your soul journey. You have to find that, okay? You have to find work that suits your spirit, work that fulfills your soul on a daily basis. Every day, daily routine. So important for you, Virgo. It's so important that you feel like you're connected to something greater and connected to yourself in every moment of the day and every single thing you do. So you can't settle. This is not an energy of settling. You're no longer fucking settling for a single thing, Virgo. You are creating the reality that you truly want. This Emperor, build it. If you build it, they will come. That's the last thing I just heard, and I'm going to leave this reading here, Virgo. I love you so much. I hope that you understand just how much power and potential that you have. Please honor yourself by honoring it, okay? If you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated, please do give it a like, because it really helps to spread these videos to more beautiful high vibe Virgo souls. If you want to book a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, you can do that down below through the link to my bio. No, that's what I say on Instagram. The link in my description. I have pre-recorded, I have live readings, I have little ebooks, and I have audio recorded readings, all sorts of fun little things. I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you and I in all moments, for allowing me to receive and to deliver these messages for you. Make sure you check out your channeled songs, because there's always more messages in there, and I will see you in the next reading, Virgo. Peace.